Just laugh at life, man. You ain't laughing, you ain't living, baby.
It's your boy Isaac, aka G.
It's your boy Mo.
Ooh, yeah.
Huh? I don't remember that. And I'm telling you, if I did that, I apologize.
So, do you apologize by saying you never cock blocked then? Because you said you never cock blocked. So
to my knowledge, I've never cock blocked.
There we go. You got to take it back, bro. At the end of the day, it's accountability. I'm telling
What's
you.
What's up, y'all? This is Laugh At Lavi, man.
That's
Welcome to another establishment.
Yep. It's not an establishment. It's an episode. Thank you. Thank you for coming back, guys.
So this is not an establishment.
This is Laugh At Lavi. This is Isaac, okay, aka G. This is Defensive Player of the Year, whatever you want to call him. Yes, this is a new episode of Laugh At Lavi. It's not an establishment. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, welcome back, though, family. For those of you that are new to the episode, please make sure that you're subscribing, liking, and, sending this out to your friends so they can get a good laugh for a good hour, okay? Obviously, we're going to put all of our information at the bottom of the screen like we always do. And like I've told y'all before, man, if you ain't hating, why you waiting? Okay, please, man, make sure y'all following, subscribing. If you got friends that are of the Caribbean culture or might not know about the Caribbean culture, but they want to get a flavor of it, send them our way. That's what we're here to do, okay? So again,
creation. We're creating something right now. Welcome to another creation.
No, it's an episode, you weirdo. Anyways, Defensive Player of the Year is trying to make a point that's not going to be proven. At the end of the day, before we even get started, we always start off with a prayer. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully this prayer helps him and whatever's going on with them. Father God, thank you. Thank you for a new episode of Laugh At Lavi. Thank you that we can come back to our audience and give them our opinions and information on the topics that we're going to cover today. I pray that these topics would hit home with certain people and that we could make them laugh, but also give them the truth in it, Father. As we always say, we want to give them your truth, but do it with laughter and love. We thank you, Lord, for all you do. Thank you for this day. We love you, Jesus. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
What's up, Isaac?
I'm chilling, bro. Just things not making sense today. It's a lot of nonsense not making sense, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Nonsense making sense. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we're gonna bring y'all a good show. I think we got a good show. We got a few things to go over today. One of them being, dating in the Christianity life compared to dating outside of the Christianity life. Why men cheat, or what are some reasons why dudes might go to cheating, and then. What was the other one you want to talk about, sir?
Vulnerability.
Vulnerability, how men can be vulnerable, or why sometimes men can't be vulnerable, or if men can be vulnerable with their counterparts. And we're going to point out certain things that certain women may do to certain men at times to make them not want to be vulnerable. So hopefully we give you ladies out there an idea of what some things might trigger us as guys, so you don't use it against your spouse, so y'all can have a great relationship, a great flourishing relationship. But before we do that, we usually get into some videos, which I'm sure Mo has a few to go through. Do you want to start right now, or do you rather just get into the topics?
Yeah, let's react to these videos.
All right, so we're gonna react to some of these videos. I think you have two.
Yeah.
All right.
So that first one going.
Here we go. Oh snap!
Yeah. Oh, that's Del Ray.
When was this?
Bro, this is recent.
So just pulled these two dudes from burning car fire.
That's in front of Park Tavern.
They're putting it out, thank God.
He said he wanted to go catch an Uber ride.
Yeah, he went to go, I guess, park his car somewhere and then.
But how you gonna catch an Uber ride? He in a car.
Okay, bro.
Driving. That don't even make no sense, that part that he said.
He probably gonna go home and then take an Uber back.
But you already there.
It's probably intoxicated.
Okay. Well, first and foremost.
That's why, man. Right.
This happened Saturday?
No, not Saturday. I think this happened like during the weekday, like maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Bro, we was out there Saturday, bro. It ain't look crazy like that.
They cleaned up nice though. They cleaned it up.
Del Ray, man. What's going on? We all right over there?
Man.
Be careful. You know, that's wild.
We got another one, man. We got another.
That's
clip.
a nice car too. It ain't just no regular. That's a Benz. That's a S500, 550 if I ain't lying. I don't know if you can run it back so we could see and zoom in. That look like a Benz S550. That's a nice car. Yeah, that look like a Benz. Dual pipes on the backside. That's wild, bro. All right, well, dang.
Let's look at the other video.
Yeah, let's check out that one. That's wild. That's crazy.
And this is another one. Happened in our backyard, bro.
Florida man torched a 90K BMW after stealing it from a nightclub. Go ahead, run it.
A stolen SUV that started in downtown West Palm Beach ended in flames and a large explosion.
In downtown West Palm. Clematis Street in the heart of downtown West Palm Beach is known for its lively and some might say rowdy nightlife.
For the most part, everyone, acts, how they're supposed to, but, sometimes there is, some people around, so it's like, yeah. When I thought would happen, I'd come to
Not the blue hair. Baby girl.
And I'd have to be able to go out and go different things, but...
Girl, you don't even go out.
It was on Clematis in this parking lot near Lenora's where Palm Beach County Sheriff's
You don't think it's safe.
23-year-old Dominic Reed stole a $90,000 BMW SUV around 4 in the morning Sunday.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Moments before the theft, deputies say Reed and a friend stopped to talk to 2 women nearby and asked for their phone numbers. When they declined, the friend punched one of the women in the face.
What is going on here?
The arrest report says that's when Reed stole the BMW, while the owner was inside a nightclub above Lenora's restaurant. He drove about 8 miles, making a stop at this Wawa gas station in Riviera Beach. Investigators say the suspect was seen on surveillance cameras, believed to be buying gasoline used in the arson. Reed then made his way to a nearby warehouse on Prospect Avenue, where investigators say he set the stolen SUV on fire. Moments later, it exploded. He was arrested a few days later on Thursday.
I'm shocked. I'm like, whoa.
All right. There's a lot going on right now. Está muy mal.
Yeah.
All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's backyard.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. So, your friend is talking to a chick. They give you the vibe. They don't want to talk to you. So you punch them in the face? What? Fellas, like what? And, okay. Right. And then they said the owner of the BMW was upstairs. Keys, how did he get the keys from the owner of the BMW?
They probably went to go to the car or something like that or whatever.
But the owner sounds like it's a dude.
Probably.
But they punched one girl in the face, they said. How did these girls even get into the story? Because were they with the person with the BMW?
I think that was their BMW. But the owner, okay, they probably like I said, bro, you seen where the car was parked. It was parked in between
the valet, you thinking?
Yeah, the little
right in between Lenora's and Greece. Okay. Yeah. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if the girls were with the owner, but the owner they said the owner was upstairs in Lenora's clubbing, right? So the girls had the keys to the car?
I don't know. But
were they talking to the girls? Like maybe
they was trying to get their numbers.
Nah, maybe the girls were with the owner. They said they probably wanted to step out and go to the car to go smoke or something. Maybe.
That's probably what happened, yeah.
And then the boys ran up on her trying to rap with them. Shorty said something that Buddy didn't like. He punched her in the face. Then they probably threw him out the car and stole that. There's a lot to this story, bro. Mm-hmm. All I know is for the first part, number one, you wrong for punching a girl in the face because she didn't want to talk to you, dog. Like, what's up with these YNs, dog? That's YN behavior.
Bro, these YNs.
That is YN behavior. Hey, y'all YNs got to slow it down, dog. Punching a girl in the face because she didn't want to talk to you is diabolical, bro. That's like when girls be like, oh, he's insecure. That's what insecure is, okay? Mm-hmm. That is insecure to a T. When you punch a girl in the face because she didn't want to give you the number, bro, or the IG, whatever she didn't want to give you, that's definitely insecure. That's like you got stuff you got to deal with. That's like you ain't have no man in your life type stuff. Like you've been dealing with women probably, I don't know. Because first and foremost, as a man growing up, you should know one of the main things you're going to deal with in life is rejection.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course.
That's one of the main things you're going to deal with in life is rejection, bro. That's why triumph, that's why success is it feels so good when you succeed.
Yeah.
Because you know what rejection feels like, fellas. Mm-hmm. Yo, YNs, it's okay to be rejected, bro. It's okay if the girl don't like you. It's okay if you don't get the job that time. Like, you think you're supposed to get it. Nobody's entitled to anything.
What's the worst rejection you ever had? I learned from a very young age. You gotta holler at these girls when they by themselves. Never holler at girls when they with their friends, bro. Because when they reject you, when they reject you, bro, it should be worse.
I think the worst rejection I got. I can't think of a bad rejection.
Like, boy, you ugly.
Oh, I remember it wasn't even a rejection. It was more like
a humiliation.
It was like she was trying to tell me that she had a dude, but she didn't tell me that she had a dude. You get me? Like that. Like she didn't just come out and say like, oh, I got a dude or whatever. She just kept saying, oh, I got somebody about to come back from the bathroom. I'm just like, okay. And then when Buddy came back, he's like, he was like kind of like bowing up, like, dog, what the heck? I'm just like, oh, that's your. I'm like, oh, she's like, yeah, I told you. I'm like, you could. Why you ain't just say,
yeah,
you got a man in the bathroom, like you could have said that,
dude,
right?
But hey, listen,
you know what? I think she felt like if she said that because most girls say that they be lying, right? They're just trying to get
bluff. Yeah.
Do you think that's a form of rejection? Do you think that's a bad rejection when a girl says I got a man?
Oh yeah, I mean, bro, I'll probably say 6.5 out of 10. They lying.
Why do you feel like they gotta lie to us about that?
Niggas are getting more bold into that sense because I saw a video somewhere where the girl's like, yo, this dude was talking to me trying to get my number. I told him that I got a man. The nigga said, prove it. He said, man, prove that shit, man. Niggas are tired, bro. Like,
but my thing is like, do you think as men we need to do better in the way that we approach women and how we deal with women? Because obviously if a girl is lying to you like that, I think she probably feels a little bit afraid to reject you or turn you down because she doesn't know. I mean, look, she turned the dude down and he pushed her in the face. So like maybe that's why women probably make up those lies about, oh, I got a man or whatever, because it's like, bro, I'd rather not get punched in the face by telling you, no, I don't want to talk to you.
That's why I encourage, the young fellas, man. Hey, man, get their IG, get their social media or something, bro.
Bro, not even that. If you get mad because a girl tell you no, you need to go to a counselor. You need to go see somebody. Forget that. Forget getting the IG. You don't need nobody's IG. You need to go see Dr. Chris or whatever their name is and go talk your feelings out instead of punching people in the face whenever they tell you no. Because you're going to be told no more than once in this lifetime, bro. Like, there is no place in a book where it's okay for you to punch somebody in the face because they told you no. Ladies or men, doesn't matter. Okay?
This one girl's like, nigga, you broke. Like, to me one time. I'm like, damn.
She told you was broke?
Yeah, she's like,
why? Why did she tell you that? I've had a woman tell me I'm broke before, but I want to hear why.
Okay, so I was in college.
Okay.
I was in college as a girl, I took interest in whatever. I put the time in or whatever. And then when I asked like, yo, the question or whatever, and she's like, yo, I can't, I don't want to be with you. Like, you're broke.
So you was hollering at her then?
Yeah.
So y'all was together?
No.
But y'all was talking?
Yeah, I was trying to get at.
But was she giving you game back? Was she giving you back?
I mean, yeah. But I was very persistent. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all never went on a date or nothing?
No.
How did she just come up with the assumption that you broke?
Bro, honestly, let me see. I don't even think I had a job at that time. I had a Volkswagen Cabrio.
So did she see the ride? Like, that's what I'm saying.
I think maybe a couple things. I don't know, but
and you just let her be like, "Oh, you broke. You ain't."
But that don't hurt, man.
So you ain't have nothing else to say after that, basically.
Nah, bro.
You just walked away with your head down.
Yeah, basically. That don't hurt.
Did she have her own stuff?
I was.
You didn't even care. You were young. You were a YN at the time. You were basically a YN.
There was no YNs.
Yeah, but you were a millennial.
YNs started after the pandemic. The pandemic created the YNs. You were a millennial
or whatever you want to call it. Okay.
Millennial, yeah. Yeah, your typical nice guy, approach, whatever.
The worst I ever got was, I remember there was like a group of like maybe four or five women, and I was trying to talk to one of them, and then she was like, "Oh, if you're trying to talk to me, you got to buy a drink for all my girls."
Remember that one time we was out?
I looked at her and I said, "I'm only trying to talk to you though."
Yeah.
You get me? And then she was like, "Oh, and she hit me with the same thing. Oh, why? Is it because you broke? You ain't got no money?" I was just like, Nah, I could buy all y'all the drinks, but I don't want to buy them no drinks. Like, I don't think I don't think that's just me, personally speaking. I don't think a dude is required to buy 5 girls drinks just to talk to one person. I think that's stupid.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know.
At one point in life, like when I was making some good money, I didn't have a problem with that. It's like later on as I got older and like, you know, a little bit more wise and shit, I'm like, bro, you don't really gain nothing from it. And I stopped doing that shit.
Bro,
and then when I encourage other niggas to like, yo, listen, even if it's like one chick, like you're interested, don't even lead into like, hey, what you drinking? Don't even lead into that, bro.
It's not even that. My thing is,
I'm not saying she gotta earn it.
No, I think this.
I think
for most guys when they're out, the icebreaker is what you drinking. You know what I'm saying? Or what do you got in your cup or whatnot? I think that's basically usually the icebreaker. My only thing is that like if I'm trying to holler at you now, if I want to buy, if I see that your homegirls are cool or whatever like that, then yeah. But like, why is it? Oh, I automatically got. And it's just like, oh, you.
How long ago was this?
Probably
when the shots
over 5 years. Definitely
okay. I thought you were talking about like when the shots was like $8, $9.
Nah, over 5. Nah, again, it wasn't even a thing about it was just more so like, bro, like I came in here talking to you, and then that's like the first thing that you tell me. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like, oh, we talked for like a couple of minutes. First thing you tell me is, oh, you trying to talk to me, you gonna buy drinks for my girls. You trying to finesse me. I ain't stupid.
Yeah.
Now I take you to the bar, get all y'all a drink. You talk to me for like 2 minutes, then you tell me, oh, my girls want to go to the bathroom. Cap, you gonna go to the bathroom and then go to the other side of the bar where I can't see you no more. You know what I'm saying? I seen the game. I already done seen the play already. I know the play. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that weird dude that's gonna follow you all over the club that night because I paid for your drink and I want like whatever. I'm not gonna be him. You get me? But like, yeah. But main thing being the main thing, we went off all this because we heard about a dude punching somebody in the face and then setting somebody else's BMW on fire. Fellas, please don't punch no woman in the face because she told you no, okay? Understand that rejection is going to happen in this lifetime more times than not. Yeah. And be prepared to accept it and grow from it. The best thing to do with rejection is learn, fellas.
Learn, yeah.
It's not a loss, it's a lesson, depending on how you take it, okay? If you take it the right way, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. Maybe your approach was wrong. Maybe you need to have a different approach how you approached it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe your breath was stank. Maybe it wasn't smelling on point. Maybe certain things wasn't looking key. That's lessons to learn, fellas. Punching her in the face is not a lesson. That's assault. And you can go to jail for that.
I wonder if they got the footage of that.
They got it. Okay, but
was it like a
dude? It don't even matter. Okay. That's crazy. This is crazy. Anyways, all right. So we're gonna get into one of today's topics or segments, and that is Christianity and dating, online dating, all types of dating. And you know, I want to bring this up because I feel like, you know, we're in a day and age now where, you know, a lot of people think that, oh, you know, you find your wife at church or whatever. Technically, yes, you can definitely find your wife at church.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you would like to find a woman, find her in God's temple. But let's be honest too. There's demons in church too, people. Okay? Some of these women that are in church, you know, they're some Jezebels. Same thing with some of these dudes in church. What's a good name for a bad guy? Like Jezebel, what was it?
Gigolo.
Gigolos, pimps, players, all that good stuff, right?
I seen something where they said it was funny, but I know it's nothing to joke around about. They said the final version of like a slut or a whore is a religious woman.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought I was like,
but do you think that's true?
It could be some truth in it because I only say that to say this. I know a lot of women, like some women personally, where like, yo, I know that they like to have fun. Let's put it like this, you know, like to have fun, and then at some point the fun needs to stop. You know, they find Christ, they become saved, they change their life 360.
Well, 180. 360 is a full turn.
You 180.
You don't want a 360, you want a 180.
Yeah, 180. They change their life 180. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, they start getting more involved in church, more spiritual. Yeah. Maybe when they, you know, they done went through it all.
Right. Okay, my thing is this though, okay? Now, you being you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if you think this is a double standard then.
Mm.
Would you want to date a chick that's been through it all? And she's trying to be a good woman, like she's trying to be a Christian woman, all that. Like, let's say you're trying to be a good Christian dude and stuff like that, and you've been living your life right, and then now you find shorty in the church, right? And you find out that she done did it all. She was into certain
that's
things.
tough.
And then now it's like, are you willing to
look past that?
Yeah, and get with her?
God got to be really there with me, bro.
But my thing is that true Christianity then? Because Christianity tells you to forgive. That's what Christ said, right? He said forgive because at the end of the day, you're a sinner, so you got to forgive, right? You know what I'm saying? Because God forgave you of your sins. Yeah. So my thing is, are you going to hold that up against her? Like, for instance, right? Let's say you was dating a chick and she had a past life and she comes out and tells you like, yeah, I've had threesomes before. But now she's trying to change. She's trying to be a woman of God.
You can't have threesomes anymore? I know that's not even, okay, that's not the right question. Okay, I'll take that back, God. My fault. That's this
dude just asked if you can't have threesomes no more, bro.
No. Hey.
Bro. We holding on to this clip for sure.
No. So
what?
This is what I was trying to get at.
Please. Get there. What?
No, okay, so like it was wrong. It was bad timing when I asked that question, okay? What I meant to say is like, dang, you're gonna be missing out on all that.
So you feel like as a Christian man, it's like now I'm missing out on the fun that whatever.
No, that's not even, it's not fun. I think threesome is against
right.
Yeah, you're cheating.
But the way you said it is like, dang, like why did you? It's like why did you want to give up that wild stuff for me now? Because I want to do that. That's what it sounds like, bro.
Okay,
that's what you want now.
No, that's not.
She's
what
like, I'm giving up this life. And like you gonna give it up because now you want to be?
You had threesomes. Dang, what's that like,
bro? But that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think men can move past that? Like, let's keep it real. Let's talk about dating apps, right? Do you think the 12 disciples would have been on the dating app? Do you think Jesus would have been on dating apps? Like, what do you think was like, in today's age, do you think Jesus, well, first of all, Jesus was not even trying to get at women like that. He was on one mission. Mm-hmm. But it is theoretically said, like, when they talk about, what's that movie called? I think Da Vinci Code. Mm-hmm. It's with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Okay. In that film, they claim that Jesus and Mary Magdalene had a physical relationship. Like, whatever, right? That's what they claim. But I don't believe that, okay? So moving past that, let's just talk about let's say the disciples. Let's say your homeboy was Peter, one of the disciples. And then he like, hey, Mo, look at this one chick, you know what I'm saying? He's showing you his Hinge or his Tinder or whatever like that. Do you feel like, would you judge him being a Christian if you saw that he was on Tinder or whatever? Or it's just like you just out here looking for love?
I don't know. That's like a very delicate question, bro.
Why is it delicate?
Because you talking about the 12, you talking about biblical.
I'm talking about stuff in real life. The Bible is real life. So at the end of the day, they didn't have that, but now we do. So my thing is like, if it's a deacon or you
wasn't, no, they're not going to be on the dating
screw that. Your youth pastor, let's say a youth pastor, he's 25 years old, not married, nothing. He's young. And now you find out one of your homegirls is like, yo, look at this dude that swiped on that whatever. And then she shows you the person, and then it's the youth pastor that goes to the church that you at. And he's on Tinder. Pictures up and everything, holding the fish, gym pictures. Mm-hmm. And do you feel like, oh, nah, he's not living the type of life that I feel should be a Christian? That's what I'm saying? Like, do you think it's okay for Christians to be on Tinder?
I feel like dating apps is a bad thing. I don't feel like dating apps is the bad thing.
You don't feel like dating apps are a bad thing?
No, it's just like substance.
tool.
It's like substance.
You feel like
now,
it's
you
a tool.
can't abuse the dating apps
Right. Okay.
to get at multiple women, of course.
Mhm.
It's like alcohol. You could abuse alcohol.
I like that.
You know?
I like that theory, what you're saying.
But yeah, it depends on like, yo, if he have the intentions of like, yo, he's looking to just date, find his one,
Then that's what's
then
up.
that's fine.
But if you out here living like, yo, then obviously
Bro,
your
I'm
life...
on Bumble, I'm on Hinge, Tinder, Black.
Right, you just
Yeah.
everywhere. Then okay,
be okay.
I like that. I like that comeback because I think the same thing. I feel as though it's all about your intention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all
Listen,
about
I feel like anything in life, whether if you're eating food or sleep, anything can be abused.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I just
Anything. You're right. Anything can be abused
Yeah,
because at
bro.
the end of the day, it's about how you go about using
Yeah.
it for sure. So yeah, I can see what you're saying with that. Okay.
Mhm. I've been on dating apps for the wrong thing.
Do you think? I have been to. I ain't gonna sit there and lie. Father, forgive me.
Not for that girl who
A girl reported you?
Bro, I'm blocked off Hinge. I'm banned on Hinge.
Why?
And it wasn't even me. And if you out there
She's watching. What you have to tell her?
Yo, I'm not saying I'm trying to go back on Hinge, but you better tell them that bro.
What did you do? What did she
I
report
didn't do
you
anything. Bro, the date went bad. And I didn't want nothing to do with her.
Oh yes. This is good. Give us the story. Come on.
So apparently she's super lightweight.
Okay.
Saying we went to the Cooper Hawks, do some wine tasting. This is before the pandemic.
Bro,
you know
I
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
story about Cooper too.
Bro, this is when I had the membership.
Got you.
You feel me?
Okay.
I was on the platinum.
Cooper
you feel
Hawks
me?
vibing.
Yeah, the deluxe.
Yeah, okay.
Deluxe. You know what I'm saying? Lux member. So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I was taking multiple women out there.
Cooper Hawks. Okay.
Yeah, because I saved so much money.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, we did a little wine tasting, and then like. Usually, like if I do the wine tasting, I get like nice little buzz.
You had a buzz, yeah.
Yeah, dog. Apparently, she can't handle her liquor well.
Did you ask her this beforehand?
Yes, have you ever been wine tasting? She's like, yeah, I've been. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Did she ever? Did you ask? Did you ask if she drinks like that?
Nah, I mean, after that, I asked women that.
Okay.
Like, yeah. How often do you drink?
Did you plan on getting her food?
Yeah. Okay. So let me get to that.
Okay.
So boom. You know, now she's really loose off them little, I think we tried like 10 samples.
It's about, 5 to 10. Well, yeah, about 8
bro,
to 10.
Listen,
Yeah,
if they
8
mess
to 10.
with you, be like, hey, I'm looking at the back of the list. I want to try that.
Yeah. About 8 to 10 at least. Yeah, for sure. Keep going.
So he was like, bro, I'm like, hey, the food is really good here. Especially now they got these little meatballs and whatever.
Right.
So we decided to dine in. And I had a couple bottles.
So y'all finished wine tasting and you brought some more bottles out.
No, just one bottle.
Just one bottle to eat to have while you're eating.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So just off that one glass, and it was the romance red, for the ladies. Or no, matter of fact, I think it was chocolate, the chocolate joint.
Okay.
She just off that one glass, bro. The type of drunk she is, she's like that obnoxious drunk.
What's up? Like, give me an example.
Bro, she's rowdy, like she's rude.
Oh, she's saying mean things.
Bro, yeah,
man.
like she's disrespecting
like,
our waiter.
Shut up, like you making me.
Like she's doing the most.
Okay.
To the point, I'm like, yo, you know
she
what?
made you feel uncomfortable. So you
because this is like my spot. I go here often.
Right. So you ended the date.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I know she didn't drive. She Ubered. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, let's just wrap this up. Take this food to go. I told the waitress, like, here, let me close out, whatever, put everything to go.
Right.
So then I'm walking around. She's like, we're leaving. Oh, like, you serious? Like, she's causing a scene.
Really?
Causing a scene, yeah.
Like a scene. I'm talking about where people are like
getting loud,
eating
people
and
looking.
turning around. Oh,
getting loud,
snap.
people looking. Yeah.
No. Okay.
And then she's like slurring.
Yeah,
and she's like wobbly. Yeah.
she
So I'm
done.
like, yo, hey, I'm gonna just, I told one of the workers that, hey, just follow me real quick. For my safety. I call her Uber, right? Like maybe 10, 15 minutes past the Uber finally gets there. And she's like, bro, she cussing the Uber driver out. She's like, I'm not ever going nowhere, this and that. Like causing scene outside. Now we're outside. And then the worker's like, man, feeling bad for me. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to like have her go.
Right.
At this point, I'm like, bro, it is what it is. Hey, nice to meet you.
Right.
I'm about to go downtown.
Okay.
And then Now the Uber driver's like, bro, I don't want to take her. I had 20 cash in my pocket. I'm like, yo, boss man.
You give him a tip just to take her.
Yeah, bro, I'm here. And
All right,
you know
so long story short, she went home?
finally gets into the thing. And then the Uber, he's driving off and then he drove back around. I'm just, I went back to, make sure I close out my tab and then I'm coming back. She was waiting for me there. Windows down. She's like, hey, come here. I have something to tell you. So I'm like, what? And it she's like, blah, throw up on me. I've never seen some shit like that. It's like on demand throw up like, and then bro, I jumped back, but it still got on your clothes. Yeah, bro. And then she's like, drive. The nigga drove off. And then mind you, bro, I'm fue, bro. I'm on a date, but I got that
dog. Threw up on you is crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know how I've never seen anything like that. That's like some Exorcist.
And that's from a Hinge date?
Yeah. That's on some Exorcist shit. Like, the Exorcist, when they project, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
I'm like, yo.
That's crazy work. Yo.
So then I'm like, bro, I got in the car. I'm like, yo, this really happened. And then I get I'm trying to get back, maybe a couple days later, I'm trying to get back on Hinge. They talk about, I've been banned due to these reasons and stuff like that and whatever. I'm like, bro, I didn't even do nothing to her. She beat me to it. I was about to report her. She beat me to it.
Yeah, I seen that. Off of Hinge and dating. Well, would you say that? Okay.
She definitely wasn't Christian. Definitely, bro.
So, how about this? Did you go home and pray for her?
No, I went straight to downtown. I went to Banco's or something.
That wasn't Christian either then.
I know.
That wasn't Christian either, brother. Yeah, so, but, okay. Dang. That's Well, my Christian people, be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the dating apps. You got people out here that might throw up on you. But
don't go on, okay. My resolve was like, don't go on dates that that involves alcoholic beverages.
Not even that. If you're a Christian person, or if you're a person that says you're a Christian, do things in the confines of what your faith tells you to do or not to do. Meaning, like, you're not supposed to be getting drunk with wine, so maybe you shouldn't have that many drinks. So therefore, you're not projectiling vomit on another party
on demand
while you're on a date. That's crazy work.
It's crazy,
you know what I'm saying? It's just doing things within the limit of your religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, God gives us a limit in Christianity. It doesn't say that we can't do certain things. It's just you can't do certain things depending on what's going on. Like, it's not that we can't have money. It's just we can't have so much money to where we fall in love with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We can't. It's not that we can't have sex. It's just he wants us to have sex within the confines of marriage, which brings up another conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel as though people who have sex outside of marriage are not Christians, or you shouldn't consider them a Christian, even though like they doing God's work, but
growing up Haitian, it was always frowned upon, like, specifically speaking, having kids out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
It was always frowned upon.
Do you know any stories about somebody that had a child out of wedlock and what they went through in a Haitian church? I definitely do. I can give you some stories. I'm just trying to say
it's a little bit more personal.
For you?
Yeah. I don't want to out anybody, but yeah.
But you're not saying nobody's name.
I might just edit it. Bro, my parents had all of us out of wedlock. When they got married.
No, my mom, my grandma, my grandfather were the same way. Yeah. I mean, they eventually got married after.
Bro, our grandparents was that, on that type of time.
Let's keep it real too. Yeah. In the Caribbean culture, like them growing up back in their day, once they was locked in, they considered that marriage. Mm-hmm. That's what I look at. Like, there's certain people in our family, bro, they've been together for a minute. And then like when you be like, oh, how long they been married? They're like, they never been married. They just been together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them, it's like once we with each other, it's like married. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they didn't have the money to pay for a marriage or to do all of that. Mm-hmm. You get me? So it's just like, we want to have a life together. We're going to have a life together.
My dad did some crazy work, huh?
Yo, that was wild that he did. But I definitely remember, like, in our church, UHBC, bro, talk about frowned upon.
Oh, bro.
They like, and this is the thing, like, in the Christian culture, they say that when somebody falls or does something wrong, you don't, you give them a holy rebuke, but it's more like you give them, like, a tough love. Like, you still, like, not at the church we was at, bro. They just owned you, bro. I remember this dude messed around and did what he did. They tried to kick him out the church. They didn't even want him being there. He was suspended for. How you suspend somebody from coming to church, bro? Like, what? Like, how do you do that? Oh, sanction. Like, what? So you suspending somebody from isn't that where you want them to be? A person that fell and did something wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Atone.
Isn't that where you want them to go atone and repent and do better in church? Like, put him in some lessons or put him in some classes to help him with whatever that he may or she may be going through. Instead, they kicked him out for like weeks. What do you think that made that kid want to do? You think that made him want to go to church? And it's just
suspended from church is
crazy. It's crazy,
work.
but that's how I don't know how American culture does it or whatnot, but I know for like in the Caribbean culture, especially the Haitian culture, like when stuff like that happens, they kick you out of the church, and it's like, why? Why would you do that, bro? Like, what sense does that make? We're supposed to love each other,
tell you what,
and we're not. That doesn't show love. That doesn't show compassion. That doesn't show anything.
Let's be real.
It shows judgment.
It's bro, like I said, it's certain traditional aspects. You know what I'm saying? Even outside of the church, I feel like certain things they do outside of the church, they brought it into the church just because that's how they were raised.
Give me an idea of that.
Okay, so they call it these lakai, the 3 L's.
Right.
Okay. Let me think of something else because that won't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you act at home is like sometimes they whatever like punishment you do at home, like they give you at home, bro. They do that at the church too, but just different. It's like same punishment. Like if like say that I remember my mom always said like, yo, when she was younger, if she got in trouble and the whole street found out, each neighbor take turns whooping her. That's just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I feel like in the church, yo, you do something bad, everybody gonna like, yo, put
gang up on you. You feel like it's like a gang up.
Yeah,
and that's my thing.
Like I feel like it's outside of the church.
You feel like in like the Haitian culture though.
Yeah,
because I can't speak for
for sure. Yeah,
I can't speak for any other culture. Like I've seen situations where I can give you a story right now of where I started being at an American church, and then like there was a young lady who got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And she went literally like, I think the whole term without her parents knowing. Her parents were Caribbean, right? Her parents were Caribbean. And you know how you see? Listen, in the Caribbean church, bro, listen, you mess around and get a girl gets pregnant, bro, they disown you. It's like they kick you out. They kick you out. They don't even try to like help. It's like they're done with you, and I think that's wrong. Like that's backwards. That's not Christianity for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what you do. But long story short, she ain't let her parents know because she already knew what the repercussions might have been. Right?
100%.
Her plan was to literally have the child and give it up for adoption. That was her plan. I don't even know how she went the whole term without her parents even knowing. But she went 3 trimesters. Parents didn't know nothing. You feel me?
So when they found out.
She was at a clinic setting up her appointment to have the baby and to like sign off the paperwork in terms of like the adoption and stuff like that. And somebody from the American church that I was going to saw her and basically was like, what are you doing? Like trying to find out what's going on. I think they were there was like the minister to her, like, you know, whatever. And it was like, kind of like, you know, like what's going on? And then she basically broke down and told them like, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. It was that person and like a couple of deacons from that American church and the pastor that went and had a mediation with her parents. And then like, you know what I'm saying? And drove them to understand like, this is what's going on, but this is how we can deal with it instead of going about it this way. And they brought biblical facts of like, look, this, yes, she did this, but everything, because at the end of the day, bro, Jesus turned water into wine, right? So at the end of the day, God can work a miracle out of anything. You might be mud, but God can build you into clay. He can build you into a masterpiece at the end. That's what they were trying to say. Like, you're looking at this as a bad thing, but this might be the thing that she needed in her life to make her the person that she needs to be now. You get what I'm saying? And that's how they kind of went about it, explaining to him. That wasn't going to happen in no Haitian church. That was not going to happen in a Haitian church, dude. Man, come on, man. At least, again, shun you, boy. Listen, at least from my experience, do I know? I haven't been in a Haitian church for a long time. Okay, you know what? So I don't know what it could be like now. I would hope and I pray that we are more open and more willing to do these things, especially in our church. But can I say that I know that? I don't, because I haven't been to one in a minute. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not proud of saying that. That's not me trying to boast or brag or anything like that. So I hope hope that doesn't come off like I'm boasting or bragging. Because I would love to be able to attend our church. Bro, one thing I miss doing is having like...
Hold on, before you continue, let me just say this. Back to what you were saying in regards of, I'm about to say Haitian church today is more modernized. Yo, in the 90s, early 2000s, like, bro, it was Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? It was Armageddon.
It's still the same way.
Nah, bro. I feel like a lot of Haitian churches has like
Man,
really adapted.
I'm
not saying they encouraging young kids to like have sex and doing this and that.
I don't think they're encouraging, but I don't think it's modernized.
They're more understanding now. They're more understanding now.
I think some things they don't understand. I think the technology has gotten so advanced for certain cultures. You know what I'm saying? To where they might not understand what's going on. But I don't think it's like, oh, they just whatever. I think we still kind of stuck in our certain ways with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, parents still be saying, oh, I had a dream.
Oh.
I ain't had no dream. They just don't want you to go do what it is that you want to go do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're going to have to circle back on that Haitian superstitions.
But okay. So let's talk about, you want to talk about why men cheat?
Okay. I've never cheated.
Okay.
So like, bro,
how many relationships have you been in?
Serious? I've been in two.
I don't even know what kind of answer that is. What the heck?
I've been in two serious relationships too.
Serious? Like what?
I've been in two.
What are we talking about?
We're definitely gonna edit this.
We're not editing that out because that ain't make no sense to me. What you just said, bro. We're not editing that out at all.
Anyways,
serious relationships? Nah, relationships.
I've been in a few relationships.
So it sounds like you cheated then. It sounds like you might have been in a relationship.
I've never been like, yo,
yeah.
If like, yo, things not working out and then we go our separate ways cheating, then I've cheated.
You said if things not working out. I've
never stepped out.
You said if things not working out and then you go your separate ways.
Yeah.
Going your separate ways, is that meaning that y'all broke up or it's just y'all not talking?
To me it is.
Bro, you cheated, bro.
No, I didn't.
Bro, you and the person never.
I'll tell you something.
Wait, what I'm trying to find out, did you and the person say it's over, it's done, or y'all just stopped talking because y'all was mad at each other?
I said, if I say it's over, I don't want to be with you no more. I don't want to be with you no more.
But Mois, you can be emotional, bro. Dudes can be emotional.
Two specific relationships damaged me to the point where like, yo, if I say I'm done, I'm done.
I don't believe that. Because there's been times where you spent the block, bro. You done told me, not putting certain things out, but it's been times where we've had conversations and you'll bring up a particular certain person's name. If you spend a block on
a woman,
and you're like, dang,
you don't have to be in a relationship.
I miss this person or whatever like that.
Okay, I could miss the person.
So does that mean that maybe you cut it off too soon? Maybe you overreacted?
Nah, I don't call the cops on certain women, bro. I'm not.
That might be a you thing. You need to check something out about you.
Calling the cops?
Yeah, like think about it. Like if you're calling the cops on women,
Isaac,
what kind of women are you attracted?
Okay. I remember you've told me there's only one reason why you would call the cops on
if
a woman.
woman ever try to put her hands on me, right? But again, that's like do you establish that from the get go?
I tell them straight, don't ever put your hands on me and don't disrespect me.
But I ain't gonna listen, Mois. All I'm trying to say is
what you trying to say is that I deserve to get hands put on me. That's what you're trying to say.
Look at him. He's getting upset, y'all. I don't know what's going on right now.
I'm not getting. Okay, I'm just very passionate.
Yeah, you're being very passionate right now, and there's no reason to be that passionate. All I'm trying to say is maybe it's the type of people that you attract or that you're attracted to.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's been a few times where me and you've had conversations and some of the women that you have attracted have been the ones to be that type of way where you've had to ghost them or whatever. And when you told me stories about some of the stuff that they did, I was like, you didn't see the signs? Like those were signs.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is maybe it could be you that you don't read the signs,
I'm a firm believer of like the honeymoon phase. And what happens when you just interacting with a girl and things are good at the beginning, that's the honeymoon phase, bro. And then later on, you get to really see who they really are, bro. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, so my thing is this: during the honeymoon phase, is it fair to say that y'all are probably having sex during that time?
Isaac,
bro. All right, let's make this a random thing then. Let's just generalize it.
We're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun.
Do you feel like generalizing? Do you feel like people that are in relationships right now that are in the honeymoon phase? Would you say out of a scale of 1 to 10, like a percentage scale, right? Would you say 7 out of the 10 people that are dating in the honeymoon phase? And the honeymoon phase is basically the first month to 4 months that y'all been dating, right?
Yeah, just said the first
4 months.
Yeah, first
right?
3-4 months, yeah.
Okay. So let's say the first 3 or 4 months that you're dating somebody, would you say 7 out of 10 people are having sex during that time in the honeymoon phase?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
And today.
Yes. Now, would you say also that because they are having sex, that physical interaction may blur certain red flags that are being shown or that
100%.
the person shows?
100%.
So would you say, for instance, maybe, not saying you were having sex during that time, but you called it the honeymoon phase, but would you say that maybe some of your thought processes or the way that you would have perceived that person was blurred because of that? Okay. So,
yeah.
Okay.
But listen.
Are you is it safe to say,
it seem like, bro, you blaming me for all these mishaps.
But what I'm saying, I'm trying to come to the conclusion. Are you saying it's safe to say that if you're a person that's trying to be a Christian, it would behoove you not to indulge in sexual activity until you really get to know somebody? Or people in general. Doesn't got to be a Christian, just people in general, that it would be better for you to know who you're dealing with, spend the time to really get to know somebody before having sexual activity with them within the first 3 to 4 months of dating them.
Remember when Sunshine was here, I said, bro, we need to bring that 90-day rule back.
Yeah, I said it too.
I think that's.
But I feel like it needs to go beyond that, because even within 90 days, you're still not going to know somebody. But what I will say too is that if you give it time, the red flags will show. And when they do,
so this is a new step I'm trying to like take when it comes to like dating women. Like, I really do believe becoming friends with the woman first. I'm not saying like a friend zone type, but like, bro, like we can hang. Aside from like sex and stuff, but like if we can't hang.
So you want to be vulnerable with her?
No, it's not. I'm not saying that.
That is kind of being vulnerable.
Okay, getting to know
somebody means that you have to share vulnerabilities.
The physical.
Right. That means you have to share. Because if you're not sharing physical, then you're sharing your vulnerabilities. Like, you're actually talking about stuff. Like, that means you're diving deep. That's what I'm thinking. Because there's no way I can hang out with you, and then if it's not physical, we're not having conversations. Pretty soon the conversation is going to get deep one way or the other. Because I'm going to start asking you questions like, do you believe in Halloween? Do you like Halloween? Do you this and that? Because I got to see like where we match up at. You get me?
Speaking of like, again, so this guy, I seen this TikTok where the guy he was on a date with this chick. And like basically the clip started with the aftermath. He's far away from her, about to leave her in the garage or whatever. And she's like, yo, this man is like really walking off on me because I asked him, yo, can you tell me about your last name, your lineage, to see if it's worthy of me carrying on? Like, I'm like, what kind of question is that? Like, tell me about your last name if it's worthy of like me, if I'm worthy of having you like I'm like, what? That's
what the girl asked?
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe I'm questioning it wrong, but I
think so. I just think maybe she wanted to know, his background, maybe if he knew his father or not. Because a lot of dudes don't. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's what, like,
I'm gonna find that clip and I'm gonna show you. But like, I just feel like, bro, some of these like get like these deep questions, bro.
All right. So back to this thing about cheating. So what do you think are some reasons? Because even though I'm just gonna cut you off on that. I'm sorry. What do you think are some reasons that men possibly cheat?
Huh?
You said you've never cheated.
I've never cheated,
but you know homeboys that have. I mean, technically you say you haven't, but I mean, some of the way that you worded stuff, I don't know. We're gonna have to put asterisks around that.
Niggas be cheating.
We're gonna put asterisks around it. Okay, so my thing is, what are some reasons? Like, have your homeboys ever told you why they cheated? Give me some reasons why they told you. Yes, give me some reasons why your homeboys told you they cheated.
That's a good question. I never ask.
You've never asked your homeboys why they cheated?
Personally, no. Like, I feel like it's none of my business.
That's your homeboy.
If he cheating on, okay, like say that,
say you know he got a good girl.
Okay.
right?
Okay,
You know he got a good old lady,
maybe,
and then he doing dirt on her. It's like you don't be like, bro, like what's up with you?
At one point in my life,
you don't call him out.
At one point in my life, I used to like, yo, dang, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you tripping.
But now you stop
because I see where like say that I'm good friends with like we're all good friends.
Okay, you're good friends with the spouse and the guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
bro, just like putting your nose in certain shit, bro. You don't become friends. Like sometimes it gets so bad, y'all don't even become y'all not even friends anymore. So like I
do you want to be friends with a cheater though?
Huh?
Do you want to be friends with a person that cheats though?
Okay, I mean.
Think about it. Like, if they gonna cheat like that, they could cheat. They could do other things. Like, they might cheat your relationship too. And then do you also think once a cheater, always a cheater? How about that?
No, I feel like niggas can change. Yeah, people. I'm not gonna say niggas.
Yeah, I'm about to say like women cheat too,
bro.
I'm about to say you're making it seem like dudes only cheat. But I mean, we're focused on the guys right now. But it's not like women don't cheat.
Yeah.
Like my thing is like from certain times when I've had homeboys that cheated, I've cheated. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I cheated. I was a married man at one point, and I've been divorced for over 5 years now, I think. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't cheat. I did cheat. Bro, can I finish? It's my turn now. You get to go in when it's your take, bro. It's my take right now.
You dead ass cut me off.
Yes,
before,
I did, and then I
right.
said my bad. Thank you. So
I was
anyways,
just answering the question.
Well, you took too long.
Okay.
So you should have answered it when you had your chance. Anyways,
Punk bitch.
I cheated, your mama. Anyways, so therefore, I can say that from certain guys, certain dudes will blame it that, oh, I was out, I was drinking, got too drunk, I slipped up. That and this. For me, personally speaking, I just felt that the communication was off. Certain times, guys want to be heard, and if they don't feel like they're being heard, they go find
somebody else.
Let me not say they go find.
Nah, it's just how they happen to stumble upon.
But the thing is, it also depends on the environment that you put yourself in. I put myself in an environment where I put myself out there to kind of find somebody that could listen to me or whatever it is that I wanted to do. And I think that's the thing, like, and that kind of comes with the vulnerability part too, the topic that you want to talk about. But I think some dudes just don't feel like they can be vulnerable with their person and they could talk to somebody else. And other times too, ladies, I'm just going to keep it real with you. Sometimes you get with a dude that's a pit bull with the pink thing hanging out. He just want to hump everything. You know, sometimes I got to read the red flag. Like, you know, certain dudes definitely come with flags. Red and all types of stuff.
It's certain niggas out here that don't want to change, but you steady trying to change them.
Right. For what?
Yeah.
Let him be who he is. If he a dog, he a dog. Let him be that. Some of y'all be wanting to change the dude, and it's like, y'all think y'all have the power to change. Ladies, y'all don't have the power to change the man. If he gonna change by himself. He's gonna make that decision. Okay? Y'all don't have to. Can you influence some of his decisions? Yes. I will say you can influence, but you're not gonna completely change him or make him whatever. No. You know what I'm saying? So I keep saying, you know what I'm saying. You're supposed to stop me from saying that. See, you don't want your money. But anyways.
Hey, you notice I've improved my vocabulary.
Not really. But anyways, the main thing is that making sure that, you know, you look at the particular dudes that you're dating. Like, for me, I can tell certain dudes that's the pink, the pit bull with the pink thing hanging out, and a genuine guy. You can see that.
Am I a genuine guy?
Truthfully speaking, I think that you have a lot of good qualities about you, but you have a lot of things that you got to work on.
Just answer my question. Yes,
I just answered the question.
Yes. Okay.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say
or no?
Yes. No.
I'm not a genuine guy. Bitch ass niggas.
You see? Now your feelings are hurt. Now you see?
My feelings aren't hurt.
I'm just playing. But yeah, I think a few reasons why guys may cheat might be because they're not being listened to. Like, if I'm at home, like, women would be like, oh, why does a dude go to the strip club? Ladies.
The food.
That's one. I ain't gonna hold you. That is one.
Like, let's be real.
That's one. And then two, a lot of these dudes who go there, I wish I knew some stripper friends so we can bring them on set so they can give us like conversations that these guys have. But I've heard certain ones tell me, like, most of these dudes,
talk.
Bro.
Like, them strippers gonna listen.
You think these guys are going to the strip club and getting crazy lap dances? They are not. They're literally having a therapy session in the freaking strip club, bro. They are pouring their heart out to this girl called Diamond. for $25 a dance, okay? Just so she can hear what he's going through, how his day was.
Barely speaking liquid English.
Bruh, just because she's going to listen and we dance. Mm-hmm. That's it. She's going to listen and dance and sit on his lap, and she's going to rub his head, and he's paying her $25 for every song that's being played because he can't go home to his shorty and tell her how he's feeling. Then it's like, oh, he's terrible. Is it that he's terrible, or he didn't have a safe place to go to?
Let me Uno reverse. What the girl? Okay, so men go to the strip club for that. Let's say 75% of the time, we going there to fill up a void. Mm-hmm. Now let's say, why are women going to male strip clubs? I'm pretty sure it's not for them to listen. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we dead ass be going there but I never heard a girl talking about, they going to the male strip club for some wings. It's been a few times, bro. We done left the spot downtown. Bro, we gonna get them wings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I done had a steak, bro, at a strip club, bro.
Top tier food,
say
man.
It's crazy. Poppy in the back doing his thing,
say,
bro.
Top tier food. You gonna get it. It's gonna
You're
get it at a gentleman's club.
You're not gonna hear a woman say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the male strip club to go get some chicken fingers."
Bro, I've heard people. I've never been to Magic City in Atlanta, but I heard people go to Magic City just for the food. They don't even go there for like the dancers.
Remember
or
during the pandemic, them boys went out there for the wings.
Who?
The basketball players.
Oh, see?
During the bubble?
Listen, at the end of the day, that's what I've heard. So, but again, that's some of the reasons why guys may cheat. They're trying to fill in a void that their spouse is not filling. Is it okay? I'm not saying it's okay. I think it needs to be communicated. But my thing is, ladies, can he communicate to you? And that's where the vulnerability part comes in. That's where we want to bring Ty in his part. Can this dude actually communicate? Can he tell you how he feels about something without you flipping it and saying that he's talking to you in a mean tone, or he's being sensitive, or he's not really understanding, or you try to flip it on him and make it seem like
you're insecure.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Is he being insecure, or is he telling you how he feels? If he tells you that he doesn't like when this happens or that happens, is he trying to control you? Because when a dude tries to tell you certain things or what to do, it's like, oh, you can't control me. And that's my thing. And I'm not saying all women are out here like that, but I will say there are a select portion of women who have that mindset. And they don't they don't want to believe in gender roles, but they think a dude should pay for everything. I don't get that. I don't understand that.
I want to host a class for women specifically to change a tire. I want to teach women how to change a tire.
How about if you don't do good at changing the tire? What happens then? You know how to change a tire?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know how to change a tire?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey. It's simple.
Let me ask you something. What's the first thing you do when you change a tire?
First thing I do when changing the tire? Well, I'm probably gonna unscrew the bolts or the lug nuts first before I lift it up.
You got that.
Like the heck, bro?
I thought you were gonna say some shit like, yo, jack the car up.
Why would I jack the car? I didn't even unscrew the tire.
Yeah,
it's just gonna keep spinning.
But a lot of niggas be saying, bro, they're gonna jack the car up. I'm just saying. But you passed. You passed the test. What's the Haitian word of the day?
I was gonna say tentation. I was gonna use temptation since we was kind of talking about that. But I feel like you got something. Do you have one that you want to give?
No, I thought it was tempeama, but it's tentation.
Yeah, tentation. So, tentation, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all gonna have to bear with me with this one because this is a long spelling. So here we go. Give me a second.
T.
You're almost there. It definitely starts with a T. Good job.
E.
Good.
M.
N. Tentation is spelled Tentasyon. That's Tentasyon. That's temptation, tentation. What does that mean, fellas, ladies? There's a lot of temptation out there in this life. Mm-hmm. It's about you not indulging in what it is. At the end of the day, you got to understand the devil knows how to work. He knows what you like. He knows what you don't like. And most of the time, the devil never gives you something that you like, that you don't like. Mm-hmm. Okay?
You're gonna pay the price.
If you like a dude with six-pack abs, the devil's going to bring you a dude with six-pack abs. But trust me, he's going to be from hell. And he's going to bring you through hell too. Fellas, if you like a girl that's snatched up, got a good waist, or whatever, whoop-de-whoop, He gonna bring that girl around you just to make you fall. And he doesn't just bring them anytime. He brings it when you're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
When life is grand, things are going great, pretty good. Family life is good, work life is good, friend life is good, everything's going good. Then all of a sudden, somebody pops up in your way. And the thing is, sometimes we see the red flags, but sometimes.
I didn't know it was gonna.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Gonna,
oh my gosh,
yeah, sorry,
bro.
My fault, man.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
sorry,
bro. Yo.
I'm sorry, bro.
And it stinks, bro. Oh my god,
I promise you don't smell it, bro.
Bro, what the?
I know you don't smell it right now, bro. That's crazy.
Disgusting, bro.
You doing the most right
Laugh
now.
At Lavi, dog. Oh my gosh, bro.
I promise, bro, you don't smell nothing, bro. Because I've been eating my fibers.
This dude is disgusting,
I've
bro.
been taking my fibers.
Bro, it smelled like it too. Jesus Christ. What the freak, man? Like, you don't got no...
I got this.
We talked about respect like maybe 2 weeks ago. He doesn't have it. He has no respect,
I have respect
bro.
for you, bro.
You don't have any respect. You should have stepped out.
All right, bro.
Like, what? Bro, that's disgusting, bro. Anyways, I don't even know where I was going because, oh my gosh. Anyways, there's temptations out in this world, people. Okay, and the devil doesn't bring you the things that you don't like. He's going to bring the things that you do like. And like I said, there are red flags, but for you, they look like amusement park flags because you want to go have a fun time. And sometimes we think we can have fun without getting burnt, but baby, trust me, you're going to get burnt. So, long story short, recognize and really work on yourself. Identify the things that you are weak in. Okay, whatever temptation it may be. Like, you know, if you're a dude, you know that you love women a lot or you have a love for women, maybe dating apps might not be the thing that you need to be on because there's a lot of swiping that can go on. So, I mean, you can get stuck on there, just whatever. And then next thing you know, you're looking at a girl as an object instead of an actual human being. They have groups
for like sex addicts or sexual temptations, whatever. They have groups for that.
Thanks for it, man. Anyways, so at the end of the day, you just want to make sure that you put yourself in positions to not fall into that temptation, okay? If you can find your girl on a dating app, that's great. But again, make sure it's the type of girl that you're trying to be with, especially if you know that you're a Christian man trying to live a life that's good because you don't want to be unhinged, okay? What I mean by that is you don't want to marry somebody who doesn't have or believe in the same things that you believe idealistically when it comes to your Christianity life. Because now y'all unequally yoked. Now it's like, you know, y'all not really balanced out. And then that's usually how sometimes divorce can happen or breakups can happen or just, you know, dissension in the family can happen. So we got to make sure that that's not the case. I'm pretty sure that was me. Yeah, that wasn't. I thought it was on the back part. Anyways, so yes, that's tentation. Please make sure that y'all are watching yourselves, keeping yourselves out of the way. Fellas, please make sure you keeping yourselves out of the way of getting into that type of situation. My YNs, please make sure that y'all not out here punching women in the face because they rejected you. Rejection is okay. Okay? It happens. That's what life is about. Okay? You're going to have many trials and tribulations in this life. So cherish the triumphs and learn from the losses. Okay? In terms of why men cheat, we're not saying that. I'm not saying I condone it. I just wanted to give y'all a little heads up of particularly why certain men may do it. We're not saying it's okay. But ladies, make sure that if you see that he cheated, before you just go off and just say you were the best thing that ever happened to him and he cheated on you, you might want to evaluate yourself and figure out what are certain things that may have caused them to want to go find somebody else, especially if it's in a strip club. And remember that maybe one of the reasons that he's in the strip club is because the food is banging.
Would you tell your like a good female companion of yours that her dude is cheating if you catch him?
If I caught the dude cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. It's not a guy code. Because I've been with homeboys that have dated good women and I know that they were cheating on her. And I would like tell them like, bro, like I can't, I told him I'm not gonna hang out with you if you're doing this. Mm-hmm. That's what I would tell him. I'm not gonna sit here and let you do this in front of me knowing that you got somebody at home that's, you know what I'm saying, that does the things that they need to do. And that's why I said, ladies, there's certain guys out there, that's just what they are. Okay? They're a pit bull with the pink thing hanging out. Okay? And, you know, it's hard to recognize, but that's why I got to make male friends. Make guys that are good friends that will tell you the truth about other males. Okay? And fellas the same way. We've talked about this before on several other episodes where I tell you guys, make friends. Okay?
Stop trying to smash your homegirls.
Yeah, man. Stop trying to put the meat in, man. Okay? Keep your meat where it's supposed to be.
Keep your meat where it's supposed to be.
Keep your meat where it's supposed to be. Said, keep your meat where it's supposed to be. Okay? That's it. Just make sure you're doing those things and you should be all right. We thank you guys for being a part of this episode today. Thank you for watching us for this hour. I hope we gave you some things that y'all can learn from, whether it's being in the Haitian culture or just culture all around, because that's what we're trying to represent. We're trying to represent our culture, but we want to also influence and incorporate all the different cultures that we deal with and that we interact with on a daily basis. We love you guys, man. We thank y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pray, and then we out. Father God, thank you for another great episode where we could just talk about the different topics and segments that we had. I just pray for our viewers that they will take these things that we talked about. And, if they want to discuss it around their friends or bring up more ideas and topics, that's great. I hope that they also definitely put it in the comments when they watch these videos to let us know what they think. Father, we pray for the rest of this day. We pray for all our viewers where they may be. Again, Lord, thank you for helping us do this. Thank you for this platform. Again, we love you. It's in your name we pray, Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Hey, man. It's your boy Isaac. That's Fart Man. And this is Laugh At Lavi, and we out.
If you're not farting, you're not living.
Nah, if you're not laughing, you're not living. I don't know what you're talking about. And like I said, if you ain't hating, why you waiting? Subscribe, follow us, man. Stop playing, man. You already know what time it is, man. This is one of the best shows out right now, man. All right? And keep your meat where it's supposed to be. That part. Deuces.